Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Chamax Cards and Breaks. Breaking this afternoon, a little 21-22 Upper Deck Series 1 hockey. 3-box break, number H1370. Hello, Brian. Hello, Jason. Welcome one, welcome all. Again, we appreciate your business very much. We appreciate your patience while we fill these breaks up. We do have two more of these available, H1431 and H1455, available on eBay or the website, chamaxcards.com. So we have some more 3-box Series 1. Funny thing is, 22-23 Series 1 is going to be coming out here in November. So just got it announced. Upper Deck was way behind the last year due to supply problems, but getting back on track. We do have our daily discount code word as well. This code word is scrolling across the top of the screen up here. This code word today is Adams. So Adams will get you 5% off on the website as many times as you like for the next 24 hours. So you can use it unlimited amount of times until tomorrow about midnight for 5% off. We also have our first time discount code word of Chamax 2022. This discount code word, again, gets you 10% off. You can use it once. It doesn't have to be your first order. You can just use it once. You can load your card up. Chamax 2022 discount code done. We also have our Chamax Loyalty Points program running on the website. The more you spend on the website, the more points you earn. You can use those points for discounts on future purchases, future breaks, for cash discounts. We do ship out the cards once a week for the breaks, Monday through Sunday by the end of the following week. Today is Friday, meaning the cards in today's breaks will go out by the end of next week in regular Canada Post. If you want something shipped with tracking and or insurance, you need to email us over at chamaxcards@gmail.com before Monday morning. Please and thank you. So besides that, owners are on the left, teams are beside the owners. We are going to open up each box here, and then we're going to go through the cards. Usually I have some junior breaker assistants with this break, but they are in university, so no help from them today. Yeah, Sylvan's got quite a few spots. So, one thing I didn't mention about shipping: if you do have a lot of teams, and we can't fit your cards in an envelope with regular postage, we will cover that tracked shipping for you at our cost. So somebody like Sylvan has lots of teams. Thank you, by the way. Will get their cards shipped for free with tracking. And yeah, besides that, training camps, NHL's started. Our first games are coming up, I think, this weekend. First preseason games. We're almost there, everybody. The year the Canucks win the Stanley Cup. And I've been saying that for the last, quite a few decades. Always hope, right? Always a chance. All right, good luck, everybody. Box number 1. Let's get started here. Again, all cards go out except for those standard veteran base cards. Will go pretty quick. Each pack has a hit in it. For example, we have Makar here. Again, we'll stop at anything interesting. There's a Horna for Pittsburgh. Our variant Francais, Ristolainen for Buffalo. It's your French variation card. Going to Dante. One of those in every box. Bryson, another Buffalo hit. Dylan Larkin for a Detroit. That's a canvas card. Byfield for LA. Hundo P of Connor McD. I've been saying that over 50 years since my Leafs year. Yeah, if I feel your pain. Here you go. Here's the guy that's got to step up. Well, he usually does. But Mitch Marner, gold electromagnetic for Toronto. Going to Jason. There you go, Jason. Little gold Marner. Yeah, the 3 teams with the longest drought of Stanley Cup is Toronto, number 1. Kravtsov. Followed by, you guessed who? You guessed this team, Buffalo, and Vancouver. Kevin Hayes, because they both came in the league the same year in 1970. And both are Stanley Cupless. Joshua, so yeah, Longest drought, Toronto. Second longest, which is even worse almost because they've never won it. Vancouver and Buffalo. And Kessel, Arizona. At the time, sorry, some of these cards get a bit sticky here. Up Series 1 tends to do that. Kaprizov, Minnesota. We gotta make sure. See it right here. We've got some sticky. Oh, we have. Oh, this is nice for Vancouver fans like myself. A little Demko Acetate card. Nice hit for Sylvain. But yeah, we always start the season with lots of hope. Jason, you and me. Every year I'm like, this is going to be the year. But then I really realize it's probably not. Well, maybe for Toronto it might be. Not for Vancouver. Byfield, a little Young Guns canvas. There you go. For Danik. Kupari. Lots of LA cards here. Larkin for Detroit. Last stack here. Let's see if I can get these moving a little bit. Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. There's the big hit. There's Caulfield. That's the big one for this series. Going out to Montreal for Sylvain. Dazzlers of Petrolangelo for Vegas. Bear Boulet for Tampa. Comtois for Anaheim. Little canvas card. And Draisaitl for Edmonton. And there, my friends, is box numero uno. The Acetate cards are cool. I'm glad we got one. The 3 box, you're never guaranteed to get one. So, good one for Vancouver there. For Sylvain. All right, everyone. So, box number 2. Box numero 2. Good old Friday here. I guess yesterday was, the first day of fall, I guess? Here on the west coast of Canada. Vancouver Island. Today is, we went 65 days without rain. You guessed it. Today it rained. Not very much, though. Just enough to be measurable. So, it's a record here in Victoria. Longest span without rain, or measurable rainfall. Maybe 66 days. We went with no rain, but now it'll probably start. Actually, today's looks kind of crappy, but it's supposed to be back to good weather again tomorrow. So, this is our year, Last Sharks fan. Yeah, you never know. Like I said, you just never know. Let's be honest, with Jason there with his Toronto Maple Leafs, again, on paper, they should be, threatening every year, right? They're if they're not going to do it in the next couple of years, they're not going to do it. Edmonton's another team, on paper, they should be there. Colorado, strong. Great management there. They went from winning all the Stanley Cups. Then the team got older, they kind of fell apart, and then they were bottom of the league for a couple of years, and bam, Stanley Cup. For Vancouver, my hopes are, I got very low expectations, just make the playoffs. Let's see a round of playoffs. They should. If they don't make the playoffs, Vancouver this year, then I don't know. As a Toronto fan, your team will make the playoffs. Sure. If they didn't, I think there'd be lynchings happening in Toronto. San Jose, however, maybe, I don't know. At least in the first round, yeah, it's brutal. Figures I was in Victoria in July. Yeah, right early in July, we had a rain. This is true. July was kind of crappy, and then it hit. All right, one story that's taking a little longer. Usually I have my junior breakers help me open these Series 1 boxes, but hey, let's see if we can get a little. You can hear some stickiness. There you go. Look at this. Okay, good luck. Box number 2. McKinnon, there's the highest paid player in the league now. $100,000 more than McDavid. Gabe Lardy for LA. Sorry, guys, about the sticky cards. Kyle Connor, a little black canvas for Winnipeg. That's a nice hit there for Sylvain. Kaprizov for Minnesota. Oh, we have a Young Guns canvas of Addison for Minnesota. There's San Jose. Veal. Stack number 2. Vasilevsky. Runin for Rangers. Dazzlers of McDavid. One of the better Dazzlers cards. Going to Mike O. Joey Keane. Keane for the Canes. Mitch Marner. A couple of Mitches here. Oh, the checklist cards. 1 second. Drinket for Chicago. The checklist cards, the base checklist cards are just a base card, so they're whatever. But for the Young Guns, checklist, if we get one, we will do a randomization. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to get a little bit of this cards. We'll do a randomization between the players on the card for the Young Guns checklist. Lucic. But the other ones are just regular base cards. Oh, hey. Acetate exclusive. As it gets the horn.
Boom shakalaka.
Going out to Sylvain. Nice hit. Unexpected on a 3-boxer. Exclusive acetate of one of my favorite players. One of my dad's favorite players because it's the only Norwegian in the league. Mats Zuccarello. There you go. Bam. Nice hit. Yeah, the only Norwegian in the league. Voracek. And you got it. My dad is Norwegian. Neklovic for Carolina. Matt Dumba, Minnesota. Kalyanuk for Chicago. Zegras, nice one there for Anaheim. Curious to see how these young guys are going to do this year. Jeannot, another up-and-comer for Nashville. David Prawn, there's your French variation for St. Louis. Going to Yannick. Samuelson, Buffalo. Matt Murray for the Senators. That's a canvas card. Stützle, Ottawa. Signed a nice big fat contract over in Ottawa. Stützle. All right, everybody. This is the last box. We have lots of breaks scheduled for next week. In the hockey world, most of you probably know this, Artifacts. Sorry, some little bit of coffee. Upper Deck Artifacts is finally coming out. Looks like it's actually going to come out on the 29th this month. You know, it was due about 6-7 months ago. Empty box just for aesthetic purposes. So the big one is Artifacts coming out on the 29th. We have, I think, 4 breaks already full of it. I think we have 2 5s box and 2 10s. So as soon as we know our cases are being shipped to us, we will then that day email all the breakers with a time and date for those breaks. We'll probably do them all on the same day. And we'll do a day of Artifacts breaking. But we do have those up on the website now, and so that is the next big release in the hockey world. Artifacts has always been a super popular product for us. We still break it, even the older ones. We still have them listed. We break them quite often. Yeah, Jason, that's one. That's a good point to bring up about our breaks. Some of our breaks, especially with older products, do take a while to fill up. You, as a breaker, always have an option. Obviously, prefer you to stay in there so we can keep the break going up and running. But at any time, up to the point where the break is scheduled, you can get a refund. You just got to email us. We'll give you a full refund, or you can move to another break, or depending on the length of time you've been waiting, we usually will give you a bonus credit to use if you want to get something maybe something's going a bit quicker. 5 to 10% extra credit. So that's what we do. But keep in mind, I always have people asking, you don't do refunds. Well, we do. You can't keep people's money if they don't want to wait. So So there you go. Keep in mind, though, the earlier you get in, usually the better pricing you have, because our pricing is dynamic. We will update it to keep up with market conditions. And, in the last few years, stuff just goes up. Hockey's not as much. Basketball's crazy, and baseball. Hockey's pretty solid. It'll keep the same price. Oh, another big announcement was the Cup for 21-22. Finally. So that was actually announced. So I'm not sure when it's getting released, but it was announced. So it looks like we're going to be getting a full set of 21-22 cards, except for what was canceled. Ice. Ice is the only thing that didn't happen for 21-22. All right. Last box, Mojo, everybody. Good luck. Bergeron, Boston. Akin, Boston. There's our French card. Craig Smith for Boston. Go to Aaron, our friend Aaron. Always has that Boston spot. Hey, Aaron. Oh, hey. Dual Caulfields. Hey, that's nice. Bam. Good for Sylvain. You got one to keep, one to show, one to go. That's actually a fluke. 2 in the 3 box. Pavelski for Dallas. Kaliev for LA. And keep in mind, we do have that daily discount code word if anyone wants to use that. It's Adams today. Simple one, Adams. Johnny T. Joshua for Buffalo. Here's our Dazzlers of Anthony Mantha for Washington Capitals. Who's got that Washington spot? That's Sylvain. There's a Horna. The Penguins. Victor Olofsson for the Sabres. Canvas card. Niels Höglander for Vancouver. Again, as a Vancouver fan, interested to see how he does this year. Varlamov for New York. There's Höglander again for Vancouver. Debut dates. Gold Velarde, rookie retrospective. I'm going to Danik. LA spot's being pretty decent. Ehlers for Winnipeg. Electromagnetic. Mikko Rantanen for the Colorado Avalanche. These cards are very, very, very sticky. Go one by one here. Don't miss anything. Bryson for Buffalo. And everybody. Yeah, you're right. 2020. You're right. 2020-21. Maybe it was 2020-21 Cup that got announced. I'll look into that. Maybe it was 2021 the Cup. Now you got me thinking. I just saw the release notice. I was like, oh, I'll take another look at it. Kupari. You're right, because they never released it that year. Oh, we actually have 2 French cards this time. Because we have a Jun Liu, a young wolf of Tyce Thompson for the Devils. Going to Marshall. Yeah. Yeah, Mikheyev, that's going to be interesting too. Yeah, that's agreed. Quite pumped actually for this year of hockey. Here's another good one. There you go, Aaron. This way, man. Malkin. It's a cool card, actually. Cool picture. Come on, you cards. Yeah. Kachuk at the time for Calgary. And my friends, that is going to do it. Thanks for joining us. Little three box. But again, next week, I lost my train of thought before. Next, we have a ton of breaks scheduled in for next week. We have some football. We have some baseball. We have basketball happening next week as well. Revolution basketball. And yeah, so basically, yeah, most of our breaks, once we get below 5, we will schedule in the break. So again, any questions, comments, Brian, Jason, thanks guys. Adaganum. Oh, if I said your name right, sorry. Have a great weekend. Have a great evening. Have a great afternoon. And yeah, any questions, comments, queries? ChatMaxCards@gmail.com. Thanks guys. Have a good night.